These are the Orlando Turgars, and this is a new expansion team that I am going to be taking control of on a new OOTP franchise simulation that I'm going to be doing on the channel. This past week, we did a little bit of a stream, and I ran a wheel, and the last team that was remaining was Orlando to choose where the expansion team was going to take place. We did the typical Turgars. If you don't know what the Turgars are, or what a Turgar is, it's just a little bit of a special tiger. And the reason why I love this logo so much is this was actually submitted as a logo potential in a competition that the Detroit Tigers put forth for, I think it was a 1927 logo competition, and this is one of the submissions, and it's just kind of lived in infamy since it was submitted. And I have made it the moniker of this new Orlando team that we have created. But these are the home jerseys that I made. These are the away jerseys that we've made. It is in a dome. You can create your own stadium in this. I did not do that. We're just gonna be playing in Tampa's dome. It's just the easiest way to do it. So it's just gonna have Tampa Bay stuff everywhere, but I couldn't find a dome, a stock dome. I could only find a stock ballpark that's open. So we're just gonna use Tampa Bay. But on stream, I ran a expansion draft where in the first game of the new season, I did start it because I messed around with the park a little bit. I did start the game just to see, make sure everything was right, and it is, so that's good. We are in the first game of the new team, but let's meet the new team, and then I'm gonna show you the other team that was drafted, which is the Austin Inferno. But first, for the Turgars, we have at catcher Miguel Amaya, Joey Bart, and Austin Hedges. We have Zach DeZenzo, Daryl Hernandez, Edouard Julien, Haesung Kim, Jose Caballero, Miguel Rojas, Akil Badu, Jack Sawinski, Wenzel Perez, and Zach McKinstry. So we actually have some, McKinstry can play legitimately everywhere. Wenzel Perez can play almost legitimately everywhere. So we have some utility guys here. Our pitching, though, is a lot better. We have Shota, Casey Mize, Rin Nelson, Emmett Sheehan, and Ryan Weathers as our starters. And then rounding out the bullpen, we have Tanner Scott as our closer, Jack Dreyer, Bennett Sosa, Bryant Baker, Joel Piamps, Tommy Nance, Kumar Rocker as long relief, and Brian King as a specialist that we have. I do have some other guys down in the minors, though, too, who are actually not, bad. They're pretty good. We have Luke Adams down here that may have a potential of bringing up. Robinson Ortiz, Anthony Nunez, Edgardo Henriquez. Some of these guys I know are still getting signed because my managers are going through and signing everybody. On the management side, though, I rolled God rolls on my owner. He's lenient, charitable, hands-off, and just wants to win, these are crazy roles. Maybe the best roles I've ever seen for an owner, especially when starting a new expansion series. So that's huge. We'll see where that goes. We have Brandon Hyde as our manager, and then a bunch of guys that I'm pretty sure they created, except for the one and only Rick Jameson. If anybody has played this game in the last 10 years, Rick is the man. He is the man. This is how the series is going to work, though. So for today's episode, we're going to be introducing the team. We're going to be simulating some games. We're going to be watching some games just to see how they play overall, and then we'll see where we get to after that. Every episode from here on out will be out on Mondays. So every single Monday, this video will be out, and I am going to do a year simulation. So the next episode on Monday will be the entire first year and the off season. And then we'll start with the next video on game one and do it all over again. Now, for anybody who has watched my streams in the past, when I do these series, I do a thing where everybody has the potential to kind of get involved with the actual franchise that we're doing. And I do this by a renaming ceremony. So when we draft all of these people, you all will have a chance to name every single one of those players in the draft. So on Monday's episode, I'll go over it again. But if you have a name that you would like to name one of the draft picks that we end up getting on Monday's episode, you just got to put it down in the comments. I'm going to pull all the names that people suggest, and I'm going to throw it into a picker, and I'm just going to go right down the line and pick all of the names and replace all of the names for every single draft pick that we get on the roster in the draft for episode 2. So if that's something that interests you, get thinking on some names, because we're going to have a lot of people to rename here. And then every episode, I'll give a little update on where everybody is. I create you can create short lists of players. We'll see where everybody is, see how they're doing. That way, if you do name one of the players, you'll be able to, chart their journey every single week throughout the simulation of this franchise. Videos may end up being a little bit on the long side just because, simulating through a whole entire season, doing the draft, all of that. So if there are specific parts that you would like to see, I will also be timestamping the video as well, so that you can kind of, get to the parts that you're wanting to see. I would hope or suggest that you watch the whole thing, but I know that's not for everybody because they might be a little bit on the longer side. I'll try to cut them down as much as I can, but we'll see what happens. For our team, though, we are in the NL East is where we are going to be. So we're with the Marlins, the Braves, the Mets, the Phillies, and the Nationals. But there was another team that was done for the expansion. When you have one, you have to do another. It's always in sets. And that is the Austin Inferno. They're pretty bad. But, I mean, our team is also pretty bad. They got a couple of guys that I wanted to also get. Like, Ernie Clement is somebody that I actually did want to pick up. They got him before it came around to me. Nathan Lukes is also another one that I was looking at to maybe get, but they got him as well. But they also got, Taylor Trammell. So that's good for me. They got pretty good roles on an owner too. So I mean that's good for them as well. I mean lenient is the big thing, but physical personality as controlling isn't really the best, but we'll see what they, end up doing. But they have Rafael Flores, Braxton Fulford, CJ Alexander, Rainier Nunez, Ernie Clement, Caleb Duran. They also picked up Max Muncy in the draft. Blaze Alexander, Youngbin Kim, Jefferson Rojas, Nathan Lukes, Taylor Trammell, and Alex Call is their lineups. At pitching, Joe Boyle, Robert Gasser, Luis Hill, Jonah Tong, and Ryan Weiss are their 5 starters. With Ferrer as their closer, Mason Englert, which is another guy that I was looking at potentially getting before he got drafted. I think it was 1 round before I wanted to get him. Hobby Milner, Kevin Kelly, Wandy Peralta, Devi Garcia, Javier Assad, and Brant Herder, Detroit legend. But this was the other team that got created. And I hope you all enjoy the series overall, because I love OOTP, and this is the new one. OOTP 27 just came out last week. I'm a big fan of OOTP. It provides probably the best franchise experience of any mainstay American sport. Every year I usually run some sort of franchise, whether it's rebuilding the Tigers or making an expansion team or whatever it may be. So I'm excited to get started on this new one, even though we're doing it on YouTube instead of my normal streams. But like I said, every Monday there will be an episode. For today, though, I do want to just hop in. I'm going to do the first series of games and see how we turn out. Our first series is against the Phillies. I believe we have 3-game series. We have a 3-game series to start it off at home, and then we're away at Chicago for the first week, or the first month of the new season. Let's hop in. I'm in the 2nd inning, and we are in. We got out of the first inning unscathed, but Rin Nelson has given up, I believe, a back-to-back singles that Schwarber turned in to getting to third base. Real Muto's up. We have 1 out. Let's see if Nelson can get out of this, or if we're gonna be kind of digging ourselves out of a hole early. They're gonna try to steal. And he is in there. All right, runners on 2nd and 3rd. Unfortunately, Hedges couldn't gun down Adolis Garcia. And Hedges, I got him because his arm and defense is very good. This is going to be a fielder's choice, but they are going to score 1 run. So Phillies are up 1-0. And Nelson plunks Sosa. Bryson Stott up, batting in the 9th spot. And he's going to smack this deep into outfield. It's going to get over the head. 1 run is in. Another run is in. And it looks like Stott is going to have himself a base-clearing triple on an 0-2 count. And the Phillies take a 3-0 lead. Blech. All right, well, we're back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner is up. 1-2 count on Turner, and he strikes out looking. The inning is over, but Nelson gives up 3. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. The Turgars are due up. We have Swinsky, Hernandez, and McKinstry due up against Christopher Sanchez. 1-2 count to Jack. Hey, he gets us our first hit of the new franchise. A nice little single into left field. Oh, line drive right to the 3rd baseman. 1 away. Let's see what do everything Mr. McKinstry can do. Well, Mr. McKinstry is going to be hitting into a double play. Side's retired. At least we got a hit, though. Baum, Harper, Schwarber due up. Let's see what Nelson can do. Hits it over to the 3rd. Throw over is in time. Caballero gets it. Omaya playing first right now, which I don't think we're going to be keeping it there. We'll see. Harper, a little weak grounder to 2nd. Amaya's got it for 2 away. Now Schwarber, full count to Schwarbaum. He's going to hit over to Amaya, who has it. Throw over to the pitcher is in time. Side's retired. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Bryn Nelson gets him 1-2-3. Let's see what we can do here. All right, leadoff walk. We take that. I mean, man on base is what we need. Akil Baddoo is up now, which is, I'm actually surprised that the manager has him playing against lefties, because he is actually kind of split heavy. Oh, okay. He's actually not too bad against lefties in this. All right, okay. They're going to try a steal here. And he is in there. Rojas with the first steal, walking a steal. We got a runner in scoring position. Let's see if Baddoo can bring him home. He cannot. Swing and a miss. Austin Hedges is due up now, who is not known for his bat. 3-2 count. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Is Caballero going to strand him there? Let's see. Hits it over to short. The throw over is in time. And that's going to retire the side. So he gets on base, gets a steal, but nothing happens with it. Garcia, Marsh, Real Moto due up now. Swing and a miss. All right. Hey, Nelson. You know, he had that one tough little stretch in the 2nd, but he's kind of settled down a little bit, I say, as he gives up an absolute yak to Marsh. Jesus. 356 from Brandon Marsh gives the Phillies a 4-0 lead. He comes back and gets a strikeout, though. Edmund Sosa's now up. And he's going to hit one out to left field. That is going to drop in front for a base hit. Akil Baddoo couldn't get to it. Oh, this is ripped down the line. And that's going to drop in for a base hit as well. Jesus. McKinstry almost gunned him. Holy cow. All right, runners at the corners for Trey Turner. Back to the top of the lineup. And the ever-dangerous Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. Nelson gets out of it. He does give up the homer, but he does get a couple of Ks, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if we can get our first run, maybe. Joey Bart's up, and he gets plunked. So, 2nd inning in a row that we start off with a man on first, nobody out. See what Amaya can do. 3-2 count. Maya's going to rip it to 3rd, and that's going to be a double play. Jack Swinsky now. 1-2 count to Jack. Strike 3, but it gets away from the catcher. But they are still going to get him in time. 1-2-3 go the Turgars. We go to the top of the 5th. Rindels's still in. 4 innings pitched. 6 Ks for him, though. That's pretty good. Baum, Harper, Schwarber due up again. 3-2 count to Baum. He rips it into left field, but Akil Baddoo should have that, and he does. 1 away. Here's Harper, 0 for 2 today. Swing and a miss. 7 Ks for Nelson. We take that. Schwarbaum on a 2-0 count. He plunks it on to third, and that's going to be the side retired. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Phillies. Let's see. Come on, we got to get some runs going here. We have one person who has hits. Does it get through? It does not. Trey's got it, and throw over to first is in time. All right, McKinstry and Rojas here. McKinstry pops it way up in the air. Trey Turner's got it for 2 away. Now Rojas, a 1 count. Hey, Rojas is going to get us another single as it falls in front. So we got another single. Here we are, 2 away. Akil Baddoo, what can he do? He's going to strike out. That's what he's going to do. Side's retired. Top of the 6th. What's the pitch count for Nelson? 89. Okay. He's probably going to be coming out here soon. I mean, he's got decent stamina, but... Leadoff walk here to start the 6th, and yeah, that's it. He is hooked. Tommy Nance is in now to face Brandon Marsh and JT Realmuto at least. Ooh! Oh... Hedges tried to sling it to first and ended up having a throwing error, and Garcia takes second. Come on, Hedges. You're better than that. It could have been Amaya, too, I guess. Let's see what Marsh can do. Swing and a miss. All right. That's good. Tommy Nance comes in, gets a strikeout here. 1 out. Runner on second. 1-2 count to JT. Also a swing and a miss. Okay, Nance. Here we are. And Mundo Sosa. That's probably going to score the run. It is. They're going to try to get him at home, but he's in standing up. 5-0 Phillies. Oh, boy. Oh, they got him easy. There we go, Hedges. All right, Hedges, Caballero, Bart due up here in the bottom of the 6th. Hedges strikes out swinging. Caballero, Sanchez has thrown a pretty good game, and he is only... How many pitches has he thrown? 83, so he's still got a little left in the tank, probably. Caballero strikes out looking. That is strikeout number 6 for Christopher Sanchez. Joey Bart, 3-2 count. Plunks it down to first. Side is retired. Side is retired. Oh, boy. Tommy Nance is still in. He's going to face Stott, Turner, and Baum. Bryson Stott steps in. He's 2 for 2 with a triple. Should be an easy play for Darrell, and it is. Trey Turner up. 3 strikeouts and 3 at-bats. He hits it over to right field, and that is caught by McKinstry. 2 away. 1-1 to Baum. Oh, deep into shortstop, but Rojas has got it, and the throw over is in time. 1-2-3 out of Nance. Nance has gotten really good relief here. All right, Amaya, Sawinski, and Hernandez due up. 2-1 count to Amaya. Oh! Hey, we take that, dude. Stop Bobley. That might be an error on him. It is. That's huge. And now Zach McCambly comes in for relief. Let's see what Jack can do. 1-1 count. Runner on first. And Sawinski's going to get a single in there. Okay. Runners on first and second. And there's another error for the Phillies. That is 2 this inning. Runners at second and third with nobody out. Let's see if we can get something going here. Wenzel Perez is actually going to pinch hit. He's pretty good. He's pretty good against righties. So, 0-0 count to Wenzel. Wenzel, that is a base knock. A pinch hit base knock for Wenzel Perez. That is going to score 2 runs. The Turgars are on the board, and they're cooking. Nobody out. Runner on first still. Wenzel's got some speed to him, too. We'll see what they do here. 1-2 count to McKinstry. That's a fly ball in the left field. It's a lazy one, though. 1 away. Another pinch hitter. Edouard Julien. Wenzel's going to try to steal. Second. And he's in. Okay. Runner on second. 1 out. Let's see what we can do here. It's going to move him over to third at least. Stop. It's his second. That's his second one of this inning. All right, Akil Baddoo. They bring in the lefty. Tanner Banks is now in. High leverage. Let's see what he can do here. 1 out. 1-2 count to Akil. Baddoo hits this into center field. Are they going to try to tag? They are. And Wenzel is in. Easy. 5-3 Turgars. We're making a nice little comeback here. Here we are. Let's do this. Austin Hedges, I'm surprised they're not... Oh, they can't. Because the way that the manager has it set up... I'm going to send one of these catchers down. Because the way that this manager has it set up, I guess they could switch out like a Maya or somebody, too. Just change positions. I'm surprised they're not taking Hedges out, honestly. 3-2 count to Hedges. Okay, fuck it. He walked. Here, runners on first and second. Caballero's up. 1-2 count. Big blast. Deep into right field. Back. It's off the wall. One run is in. A second run is not in. Oh my God. The fielders didn't match what was happening. 5-4 now. They have cut the lead down. And we have another pinch hitter. Hai-Sung Kim is in to face Orion Kettering, who is Kettering. Orion Kirkering, who, yeah, he's kind of a demon. Let's see if Hai-Sung Kim can be a little bit of a hero and give us our first lead of the franchise. 3-2 count. Rips it down first, but Harper's got it. He's going to take it himself. The Turgars get 4 on the board, though, here in the 7th. That is huge. Bryce Harper, Schwarbaum, and Garcia do up, and we bring in Brian King. 0-2 count. Harper's 0 for 3 today. That should be an easy fielding for Rojas. And actually, they moved. They took out Rojas. That's right. Caballero has moved into shortstop, and Julian's into second base. That's right. He got pinch hit for. All right, Brian King coming up. Schwarbaum. Schwarbaum's gonna take strike 3, looking 0-2 count to Adolis. Swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3. King goes. And we're 1 run down, 5-4. Amaya up, 1-0 count. He's gonna hit it back up the middle. Turner's got it. Throw over is another error. Turner with the error. Holy cow. Another error is crazy as Sawinski gets another base knock. Is he 4 for 5 today? Like 3 for 4? 3 for 4 today. Let's see what Wenzel Perez can do. Can he do it again? 0-2 count to Perez. And that is... caught. Thought about tagging up, but McKinstry's now up. 2-2 count. McKinstry singles it. But they're not going to send him. Amaya doesn't have the speed. Bases are juiced for Edouard. Full count. Oh, brutal. Alvarado's in now. And Akil Badu's still up, so this is probably going to be nasty. 0-2 count. And they get out of it. Bases juiced with 1 out, and they get out of it. Sides retired. We go to the top of the 9th. Brandon Marsh, JT Realmuto, and Sosa are due up. Tanner Stott, the closer's in. Let's see what he can do. 1-1 count. This should be an easy play for Maya, and it is. 1 away. JT Realmuto now, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Now Sosa on an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Man, bullpen came up huge for us this game, not gonna lie. And now here's the actual demon. The actual demon is coming in. Can somebody be a hero here? 2-2 count to Hedges. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. 2 outs remaining for the Turgars. 1-2 count to Caballero. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. And the last one, Hai-Sung Kim, who pinch hit. Can he keep the game alive? 0-1 count. He hits into center field. Is it going to be out? Over the head. Hai-Sung Kim stretching it into a double as Marsh could not get it. The Turgars are still alive here. Miguel Amaya is up. He couldn't score from second on the single. Can he deliver maybe a run here to tie it up for the Turgars? 0-2 count. Plunks it down the first base line. Harper has got it. He beats it out. He beats it out. Holy shit. And now we have Jack Sawinski, who has some power. He's 3 for 4 today. He does have some power. I mean, he doesn't have the avoid Ks, so that could screw him over. But Can he deliver? Oh, count. Squincy hits it. Turner has got it. Throw over to second is in time. The game is over. You know, they battled back, though. I can respect that. They battled back. They actually had a real good chance there. Nelson gets the loss. 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 7 Ks. The bullpen actually dominated for us, though. Nance had 2 innings, 2 Ks. King had 1 inning for 2 Ks, and Scott had 1 inning for 2 Ks. They definitely did what they had to do. Only 1 earned run today, though, because there were a lot of errors. Turner had 1, Schwarber had 1, and Stott had 2. They took the matchups, though, and the matchups actually worked out for us. Haesung Kim did pretty good as a pinch hitter. Wencel Perez did really good as a pinch hitter. Pretty good first game. We'll take it. Would have liked to have the W, but that's all right. Beggars can't be choosers. Now we roll on, though, to game 2. We'll probably end up simulating to, probably the 7th inning and watch from the 7th inning on. Today we have Emma Sheehan on the bump. We're going against Jesus Luzardo. Let's get to the 7th inning. 1-0. Oh my gosh, we're in an actual pitcher's duel right now. Sheehan gave us 5 2/3 of 1 earned ball. Luzardo 6 innings, 3 hits, 9 Ks. Holy. Brian King now in. Let's see what he can do against the Schwarbomb. Schwarber's going to line out to center field. Swinsky's got it. Adolis Garcia and Marsh due up. Swing and a miss out of Garcia. Marsh now in. 0-2 count to him. Swing and a miss. King does what he has to do. That's for damn sure. Brad Keller's now in, so Luzardo's game is over. Brad Keller is in to face Daryl Badu and Rojas. Is that going to get down? Nope. Line out to center. See what Akil Badu can do. Full count. Swing and a miss. Does Badu have a hit yet? He does have a hit at least. Austin Hedges doesn't yet. I'm going to guess that he probably has a couple of walks. Just 1 walk. See what Miguel Rojas could do on a full count. He's going to walk him. So we got a runner on for Hedges. Can he get his first one here? No, he can't. He's going to strike out again. Side is retired. Jack Dreyer is now in for us. He's going to face Real Muto, Leon, and Stott. 2-2 count. He's going to dribble it to the pitcher. That's 1 away. Dreyer throws it over for the first out. 3-2 count to Leon. Swing and a miss. And finally, Bryson Stott. See if he can do the same thing to him. 1-2 count. Oh, towering fly ball onto right field. But Perez has got it. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Keller's still in. He's going to be facing Caballero, Amaya, and Perez. 3-2 count to Jose. Big blast in center field, but I think it's going to be played, and it is. Leon has got it in the deep left center, and that is 1 away. Zach McKinstry on a 1-0 count. McKinstry rips it down the first baseline. Harper's got it. 2 away. Wencel Perez, 1-1 count. Ripped down the right field line, back to the track. Gone! Wencel Perez! Oh, around the bases, my man. Wow. Deep fly, 348 into the right field stands. The Turgars have tied it up here in the bottom of the 8th. Tanner Banks now in to pitch. Did he pitch a little bit? He did. He did pitch a little bit for them yesterday as well. Jack Swinsky, 2-2 count. Jack, lazy fly ball into left field. Marsh has got it, and that is the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 9th. Dreyer is still in, and he's going to be facing Trey Turner, Baum, and Harper. 0-2 count to Trey Turner. Goes down looking. Our bullpen might actually be disgusting. Holy cow. Alec Baum now up. He's going to hit a home run here because I said something. Shortstop. All right. Rojas has got it. He fires it over to DeZenzo. 2 away. Bryce Harper. Does he have a hit yet? He does. He has 1 hit on the year. And an RBI. Was it a home run? It was not. Just a single. Let's see what he can do. Full count. Harper rips it into center field. Should be an easy ball, though. And it is. Swinsky's got it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Can The Turgars walk it off. Jose Alvarado is in to pitch. DeZenzo's up. 2-2 count to him. Turner's got it. Throw over to Harper is in time for one away. 1-1 count to Hernandez. He's going to fly it out into left field. I thought for a second that might actually drop in front, but Akil Baddoo is now up. You know what he's going to do against the lefty? Oh. That was unexpected. 3 up, 3 down, though. We're actually going into extras. Harper's over on second. Tanner Scott is in. He's going to be facing Sosa, Garcia, and Marsh. 1-0 count. Coming to Sosa. Sosa rips it into center field. Swinsky should have that, and he does. They're not going to try and tag up. 1 away. Dolis Garcia, 3-1 count. He pops it up in the air. Durrell's got it. 2 away. Or is that Caballero? That's Caballero. Full count. Swing and a miss. We go to the bottom of the 10th, and that's really good. Especially with somebody starting on second now, like with, you know, the new rules that they, what was that, a couple years ago that they introduced that? That's actually huge. Rojas, though. Rojas, he's actually batting all right. Rojas, Hedges, and Caballero are due up. 0-0 count. They're going to intentionally walk him. That's actually smart with Hedges coming up. Full count to Hedges. Back to the track. Oh, my God, Austin Hedges. What the accidentally clicked off of it. Hedges walked it off. What the fuck? That was his first hit of the year, and it was a 3-run walk-off homer in the bottom of the 10th. Perez the homer in the 8th, Hedges the homer in the 10th, and that's all we needed. We get their first win. Let's go. That's actually huge. Can we take game 3 of our first series? That would be spectacular. Ryan Weathers is pitching for us today. Can we take our first series? 3-1 count. Oh, by the way, the name of the stadium is the DraftKings FanDuel Dome. But we are going to get to the 7th. Jesus, these have all been so close. Holy cow. Weathers gave us 5 innings, 2 earned, 4 walks, and 4 Ks. Nola did 5 2/3, 2 earned, 3 Ks. Who got the RBIs? Austin Hedges on a double. Okay, Austin Hedges. He has 5 RBIs on the season. Last 2 games have been pretty good for him. Let's see what Brian Baker can do. 1-1 count to Leon. Lazy fly ball into center field. Swinsky should have it, and he does. Rafael Marchand. Rojas has got it. Throw over to Amaya for the out. We're back to the top of the batting lineup. Trey Turner, who's only batting 100 in this series. 0-2 count. He's going to dribble it to Rojas. Rojas has it. Throw over is in time. 3 up and 3 down go the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Turgars, they have a chance here. Okay. Rojas, Kim, and Hedges up. 2-1 count to Rojas. He is going to bloop that into center field. It's a leadoff single for Miguel Rojas. I saw Kim now to face Trevor Richards. 0-1 count. I saw Kim's going to lay down a bunt. We're sacrifice bunting now? Oh, my God. Okay. Austin Hedges. What's he going to do? Strike out or get an RBI? He is going to fucking get an RBI, isn't he? Nope. They held him. Jesus. What the? What is this? What is this? Akil Baddoo is up. He can kind of hit righties. 1-2 count. No, I guess not. Swing and a miss. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Let's see what Edward can do. Full count. Swing and a miss. They strand him. Oh, that sucks. Baum, Harper, Schwarber due up. Brian Baker still on the mound. 1-1 count. Fly ball to first baseman Amaya, who has it for 1 away. Bryce Harper now up. They're keeping Baker in. 3-2 count to Bryce. And they walk him. Jack Dreyer's now in to face a Schwarbaum. Full count to Schwarbaum. Dribble it up. Rojas has got it. They're going to have to take the fielder's choice, though, out at first. Harper moves up to second. Adolis Garcia is in. Full count to him. He smacks it into right field. Are they going to try to score Harper? They are. The throw is not going to make it. And the Phillies take the lead 3-2. Adolis Garcia pays off. That's going to be another bloop single into center field. Garcia is going to try for third. And he is going to be in there. Runners at the corners now. Otto Kemp up. 0-2 count to him. Got him looking. But they give up one. Not ideal. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Turgars down 1. Brad Keller is in to face Perez, Sawinski, and Amaya. 1-2 count to Wanseel Perez. He's going to ground this out. Second baseman, Kemp's got it. 1 away. 3-2 count to Sawinski. Walks him. Okay, here we go. Come on now. Let's go, Amaya. 2-2 count. Got him looking. Strike 3, and McKinstry is up. 0-0 count to Zach. He's going to dribble this. I thought he dropped that for a second. We go to the top of the 9th. Leon, Marchand, and Turner do up. 2-2 count. Got him looking. Strike 3. And Bennett Sosa comes in. Hasn't pitched yet for us. Let's see what he can do against Marchand. Bennett Souza. Sky ball. Catcher should have it. He does. 2 away. We're back at the top of the lineup, though. Trey Turner now. 0-1 count. And that's a big boy pop fly onto left field, but they've got it. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the 9th. We are at the bottom of the lineup. Duran's in. 1-2 count to Rojas. This is always a tough one to get out. Duran's just a fucking demon. Hi-Sung Kim, 1-2 count. Hi-Sung Kim, line drive. Didn't even have to move. Leon's got it. Austin Hedges. Can he keep it alive? 3-2 count. Hedges be the hero. He walks him. Dude, 3 for 3 today and a walk. That's crazy. Oh, shit. But now we have a kill, Badu. All right, Badu. This is like the one time you're going to pimp a home run, right? 0-1 count. Walk it off. Oh, it's a lazy fly ball. No. Dude, that was hit so hard for a second there. I was like, that thing's gone. That is actually gone. But it is not. We dropped to 1-2. Phillies take the first series of the new franchise. But honestly, I mean, not too bad. This team that I have right now is pretty bad. We might have to try to maybe make some moves. Like, if somebody's batting really well, you know, like if Wanseel Perez is putting up freak numbers or something, we're going to have to try to probably move some people to try to get our farm system built up. Because as of right now, we don't have one. But that's the first episode of the new team. Next episode will be on Monday. Like I said, every Monday is when this is going to happen. And I'm going to be doing a full season sim starting Monday. So this whole season, the draft, international signings, and then off-season, like everything. I'm doing everything in one full season. And then the next episode is going to start at this series again and do the first series of the season, and then it's going to do it all over again. So if we make it to the playoffs, we'll play through the playoffs in one episode, everything. So this is something that interests you, and if you haven't yet, make sure to drop a sub on the channel. Like I said, every Monday this will happen, and we'll go for as long as I'm enjoying the game. I think the last franchise I did, it ended up lasting, I think it was 11 years. So we might go 11, we might go 12, we might go fucking 30. We'll see. It depends on how I'm enjoying it and how you all are enjoying it. And if you enjoy this, leave a like. Comment down below what you think about the Turgars. Where you think they're going to make it. Are they going to do 50-win season? 60-win season? Are they going to shock the world and make the playoffs in their first year? Highly doubt it, but you never know, I guess. Let me know your predictions for the Turgars. And get some names ready, because Monday I am going to be asking for them. But thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you on the next one.